Welcome everyone and thanks for stopping by. Today's video, just a brief intro to our channel, what we're about. B&E Gaming, that's the name we're kind of going with at the moment. B-Mast and Ears Gaming, just a couple of buddies trying to dip their toes into some content creation, YouTube streaming, video editing, all that fun stuff to bring everyone some fun. Our plan for streaming right now at the moment, we're trying to get into Mixer, so more on that information coming soon. So stick with us, buckle in, because it's gonna be a bumpy ride. We don't know what we're doing, plain and simple, but we're gonna give it our best effort. So today's video, Destiny 2 Trials of Osiris coming back. First off, free to play, yes, but usually good weapons can get locked behind paid content like exotics. That being said, season passes, it's $10, yeah. Now in my case, I just made the switch to PC, so it's a little frustrating that I have to rebuy Shadowkeep and Forsaken, but in time. I'm not going to go out of my way. Trials of the Nine's coming, season pass $10, so yeah, I will spend the $10 at the moment and dive into some Trials. So if you're new, what is Trials? Competitive mode, which is something Destiny 2 has lacked. They made an effort at the beginning, Destiny 2, Trials of the Nine. It was 4v4. It was tough. Destiny 2 vanilla was rough. It was no close quarter combats, a lot of ranged weapons, might have multi-tool, scout rifles, team shooting. The sandbox then was atrocious. Wasn't fun. And you just didn't have any of those, those clutch moments where one guy can take a whole team out. It was just, you couldn't get close enough. It was rough to play. With Trials of Osiris, it's going back to the 3v3. And I say going back, D1 was 3v3 elimination. Not sure why they didn't bring that game mode when the game launched, but it's here, it's coming back. I've recently been playing with a couple buddies, and it's been interesting to say the least. The sandbox still needs some work, and what I mean by sandbox is weapons, subclasses, all that affects your power in a match. So I want to kind of go over my hopes and concerns. Some hopes I have, bringing back that D1 feel of competition, like you're working towards something, and those sweaty hand moments, those clutch moments, it was real enticing. Professor Broman, Goth, those guys were notoriously known for playing Trials every weekend. It's kind of what launched them into successful streamers. Like rewards, big concern there. Rewards have not been, they've been lacking, to say the least, especially in PvP. Like at the moment, there's only one Crucible seal you can chase, the Unbroken title, and just no weapons. I mean, unless you gotta invest hours in trying to get Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten, with the next season being called Season of the Worthy, hopefully it's worth it, right? Boons, hopefully you got boons there. In the beginning, there's going to be a lot of oversaturation, and what I mean by that, new game mode, players are going to come in, check it out, so that means there's going to be a much larger player base, especially in the beginning. So boons are going to be nice. And D1, these boons, you had to go pick them up, pretty much gives you one free win. You had to get 7 wins in a row. A boon could give you a free win. If you won one, it'd give you an extra one, so you really only had to win like 5 matches in a row. Now, why is that a hope? Well, the player base, especially on PC, has been weak, and having those boons, especially when the new players start dropping off, it's going to be nearly playing like the same players over and over again. So having those boons to shorten that time will be nice. Some concerns: the cheating on PC, DDoSing, its connectivity, connection base not dedicated servers, so you're going to see a lot of that. And it's been an issue. Bungie's come out and said, yeah, well, we're going to put the hammer down, but we'll see. Another concern, skill-based matchmaking. You know, I don't know what their criteria is, but their ranking system is not great. I think it's like whatever your last 3 games were currently, and who knows if it's even there. That's apparently their criteria, but apparently they're kind of reworking it. I think after you get a couple wins, I heard something along the lines like then you'll be playing people who are at the same spot on your card. It's not really skill-based matchmaking, in my opinion. It's just you guys got both teams at 3 wins. Like, there could be a gap in between there. So, but we'll see. Another concern, rewards. We kind of already talked about it. There has to be something to chase in these modes. You definitely need it to make it worth the time. You could be stuck in here for 12 hours trying to get a clear. Hopefully some new weapons, not these rehashes like the Thorn Last Word, bringing all the nostalgia weapons back from D1. So hopefully just, even if they brought back in D1, they had legendary adept weapons. It was like kinetic weapons with elemental damage, so hopefully we'll see something along those lines again. And then again, another concern, player base. Beginning when it launches, there's going to be a lot. If it's good, the player base will stay up. If it's not, we're going to be playing the same people over and over again. It's going to be the same battle. So, big question: what loadout are you going to go with? A lot of questions, right? What's good right now? There's a lot of subclass nerfs coming. Love hand cannons, Crimson. I don't know if you'd call that a hand cannon. It's pulse rifle. Thing's pretty dirty, especially when you had the catalyst for it. Increases that range. Mods, I'm going to be running a lot of hand cannon targeting and stuff like that. Depending on the map. Just had a thought, Trials of the Nine, I believe it used to lock your loadout. So I'm not sure if we can lock the loadout. But hopefully we can see the map so you can kind of plan around what you're going to be using. Strategy, like, how are we going to play? Well, I recommend find a couple buddies, play with them, practice, repetition, know how they play, put yourself in a good position, play as a team, communicate. There's some changes coming, so what you're using now might not be as effective as what you could have. So make sure you're keeping up to date on that stuff. You don't want to go in there with an old loadout and the meta is going to change. Thanks everyone for watching. Keep an eye out, hit like, subscribe. I'd like to know your thoughts, what you'd like to see. We do expect to have more content, different variety of games coming. But right now, I like playing Destiny, and that's what I'm putting on here. Thank you, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.